Today all the way from Kuwait. I've got a watch that's very interesting. So it's called Antico. It is part of the BSHQRF group and it's a limited edition piece all the way from Kuwait. So it comes in a very nice packaging, very nicely finished microfiber cloth. It's limited edition. And the very cool part of this watch, or the concept, is that you get to assemble the watch. It could either be in a pocket watch assembly, as is shown here, or as a regular watch. So here are the specs that I'll get into a little bit later. So the piece I have today is a very beautifully crafted salmon dial. Minimalist, nice gradient in the middle of the dial. As you can see, the sub dial, one with the company's name, and Antico, automatic, finely finished, a case back which is see-through, and a very nice gradient effect, raised with a certain degree. So this is the piece. These are the styles of the case that you could go with. And let's proceed to open the compartment with the straps. So two choices of straps: quick release spring bars, rubber straps with the company's name signed on the buckle, orange, in black, very nice detailing on the back, and the pocket watch style assembly with a very nice key ring for leather weaving, the company logo brushed. So here are some of the specs of the piece that I will get into more a little later, but as you can see, it's an automatic, and look at that rotor wheel spinning. So it's a Miyota 8217. It's a 43mm, 43.5 mm case size. So the straps size interchange from 22 to 20, and it has a thickness of 12.5 mm, and the straps are fluoro rubber. The case material is 316L stainless steel, sapphire glass. As you can see, the shine across, has a 42-hour power reserve and a 50-meter water resistant. So let's unscrew the, almost like a fidget spinner. So if you look at the side, there are some grooves. So this round case cover has a marking right here, and this needs to fit into the groove, and then it's locked in. So you slot this in to the back as such, and you spin it over, and you look for that groove which goes in here, and that's how it locks it in place. So you have a pocket watch, and if you want to take it out, you just spin this, lock it, out we go, the watch to be. So let's now attempt to get the watch in place. So there's this with the Lux 2022. So this is to hold the watch in place. So as you see, the Lux went into this part of the case, and in it goes. Get your bezel. Again, there should be a groove right there, which lines up with the groove here. And you spin it in place. And there you hear a little click. And there you have it. So let's go for this strap, which contrasts nicely with the shade of the dial. So let's just put the parts in that we will not be using. And this is a very nice prop that you can use for taking photos or even fidget spinning. So let's put the other strap back into the box. The instruction manuals. Now that we've got the piece assembled, so this is a brand from Kuwait, formed in 2020. So they have their first release back in 2020 under the name of Luso. So fast forward to 2022, they are back with a new name called Antico, which has a limited edition of 150 pieces in 3 colorways. So 50 pieces are salmon, the one I have, 50 in green, 50 in black. And from what I hear, about 70% of the watches have been sold, and it is priced at $860. So this is a very unique, interesting concept. So this watch came pre-assembled, not fully assembled. So there was the main body, the movement, which had the dial and everything. The case was separate, and so were the straps. And you could have an option, which I tried, to put it into the pocket watch carry or as a regular watch. So it's also known as a modular watch, which is a watch composed of different parts, and you can decide how you like to build it up. So this one gave you the choice, as I mentioned, as a everyday wristwatch or a pocket watch. Let's get into the specs, which I went into a bit earlier. So at 43.5, it's a little bit on the bigger side. It has a very nice octagonal shaped case or bezel insert, and it's matte finished, as you can see, all across the edges, and the company's logo on the crown. And as this model has been released in 2022, it bears the year 2022 and the company name again on the side. So it has a 24-hour indication on this subdial, and on the other subdial is the brand, and they have kept it very minimal with just 4 applied markers at 12, 3, 6 and 9 o'clock. and you can see the hands are fitted with loom as well, so that's always nifty and helpful. So onto the back, again a very matte finish, which is the theme throughout the watch, and I like how the case back is slightly raised at an angle at all points, which converge nicely in an octagonal fashion with a see-through case back, and the Miyota movement with no added features, just as it is. And on the back you have the model number, stainless steel, so number 49 out of 50. Nicely finished, as you can see. So I like the gradient dial, and as you can see, the middle of the dial is slightly depressed, and the outer circle or ring of the dial is slightly raised. And again, you have two more depressed sub dials to add more dimension, to add a bit more of a contrasting effect. And both the sub dials are encapsulated with a silver circle, and again applied the logo, which looks like two crescent moons, and the company name and the model, Antico automatic. It has a very nice balance and a style which feels almost very minimalist and Scandinavian, so possibly the designer took some inspiration from minimalist designs, made it his own, and it has a very sporting retro feel to it as well. I personally decided to go with this choice of the dial colorway because it was something unique. It's a shade of salmon I've not really seen. It's a bit on the dull, not too bright, a little bit coral, and from some angles a bit beige as well. So a finely finished piece with a very interesting concept, and it's something unique and you don't see every day. So you may be asking at this point of time, it's a bit pricey for the price range of $800 odd, but if you take into consideration that there's only 50 of each piece made, the unique style of allowing you to have the modular feel of putting this watch together or in a pocket watch, so this is something unique and interesting for anyone who's looking for something out of the ordinary. So let's just pull that crown out, and with a Miyota movement it sets time easily, and you can see the 24-hour marker moving as well. So finely finished piece, minimally styled, unique concept and design. Overall, a nice, fun, enjoyable piece with a very unique shade. So let's see how it wears. At 43.5 mm, fits nicely on the wrist, smooth, comfortable, not too heavy, a smooth rubber strap. All in all, a great piece.